Alright, welcome to Tomahawk DIY everyone. I'm Mike. Today we're going to take a look at the sprinkler controller. This is one of a three-part video series. Right now we'll be taking a look at the wiring in case you need to replace your sprinkler controller. So this is pretty easy to do. I will include a link on Amazon in case you need to buy a new one of these. We'll be looking at the Hunter XC sprinkler controller, irrigation controller. Now this is a discontinued model, but there's a nearly identical model that's the current version, and that's called the X Core. So everything I'm going to show you today works just as well on the X Core model, and the controls are nearly identical. Alright, so the wiring on this, if you need to replace your controller, is really pretty easy. Again, don't forget to click on the link down below in the description for a link to Amazon where you can pick up a new model, the Hunter X Core, which is really an almost identical unit, but has a few slight upgrades. The wiring's really easy, and I recommend first taking a picture of the existing wiring that you have, and then even going so far as to label some of the key wires. For example, in this controller, we have two sets of wires running in, so you don't want to get those mixed up. Alright, one of the first things you want to do, make sure you're being safe. Over here is your power. These two lines run up to a transformer that's going to be plugged in. This is an indoor model. There's also an outdoor version that's really the same. It just has a weatherproof case. So make sure you unplug the power so you don't get any electrocution on this. So this is pretty low voltage here, 24 volts. So to undo wires, it's really simple with your screwdriver. Back it out and slide the wire out. You repeat that for all of them. But to put them back in, if you look down below, you'll find that there's a little hole or a slot. You slide it up. So you slide your wire up and screw it back down. Once you think you've got it tight, give a little tug on the wire, make sure it's staying firm. And that's how it goes. So let me tell you what these wires do. Very easy to replace them all. Right here, you've got your power, 24 volts. Again, this runs back to wherever the transformer is plugged in. This wire is actually a loose, unused wire on mine. And then if you have a sensor, in this case, this model has a rain sensor. The X Core version of this controller has a solar sensor that's an optional device that you can pay extra to install. Then there's a common. In this case, whoever wired this originally chose to use both white and green. One of these, the white wire from this, runs over to the common. The green wire from this one runs to the common. I don't know why they switched colors. That just makes it more confusing, but that's what they did. P is if you have a master valve. A lot of irrigation systems don't have that, but that's a valve that has to open to allow water into the whole system. So in my case, it's not used. And then here we have simply for each of the zones, they're wired up. So that's how you do the wiring on this. Very simple, straightforward, and easy. All right, don't forget to check out the links to Amazon that I'll include below, where you can pick up a new Hunter XC Core, the new version of this controller. It's nearly an identical one, a like-for-like replacement, very easy. But when you pick one up, remember to pay attention to the number of zones you have, because this controller comes in a 4, 6, 8, and 12 zone version. Obviously, you need to make sure to get the same number or more zones than what you have. So if you say only had 5 zones, be sure to get the 6 zone controller, not the 4 zone. It's perfectly fine to leave a zone unused. And if you purchase from the link below with Amazon, or like and subscribe to the videos, help support the mission of Tomahawk DIY, which you can find out more about in the About Me section on the website. And that's to help people build better lives. Alright everyone, thanks for watching Tomahawk DIY. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. If you need to pick up a new irrigation controller, I'll include a link down below in the description so you can pick it up on Amazon. And have a great day.